I'm Ray Cook of Cook Farms. I'm the owner-manager. We have been growing squash since 1978, 79. We grow about 1,000 acres. We've been growing for Harris Teeter for 30 years. I've started in 1978 growing squash, and we started off with approximately 3 to 4 acres, and we now up to 1,000 acres, and we have 14,000 plants per acre, approximately 7 pounds of squash per plant during its cycle. And I can always tell the quality by the attention we give to the plants, the fertility program, the amount of water. It has a good cycle when you have 15 to 30 days of harvest. When that squash comes on, the little bloom will open up in the morning about 7, 8 o'clock. That will open up fully, and then it closes back up about 10, 11 o'clock. It goes closed, and that means it's pollinated, and in 3 days from closing, you'll have the squash to pick off the vine. The first fruit that comes on the vines are what they call drops. The squash has a drop. Every plant will have at least one drop. Then you can tell by the squash, as it starts to develop, it starts to swell about midway in the fruit. At that point, you can tell you're going to have a good quality product, because the growth of the squash is about 3 days. From the time it blooms until harvest, you're about 3 days away. The part of keeping a good squash, good fresh squash, is the beginning is in the field with the picking, because the picking is a big part of scar. We bring those things in, we put them in the tanks of cold, clear water. It's chilled down, then it's packed in the containers and put on the pallets and put in the cooler, and all the field heat is gone by the time it reaches the cooler, and that gives you a good, fresh, quality product. The people that pick has to use no gloves, because gloves scar it. They pick them up a certain way and lay them in the container. They don't throw them in the container. They come in, they're put in the container. The squash is never touched anymore unless it's underwater. The squash is brought in from the field, dumped in big containers of water, cool, clear water running fresh all the time, and it's being processed. They never touch a squash unless that squash is down under the water. It comes out from the water, put in the box, packed up, and put in the cooler, and that gives you a good, fresh, quality product. To buy fresh, you're local, you can deliver quickly, your appearance and your quality is much greater, and Harris Teeter customers really love that fresh, good, just picked look. I want to thank you for watching this video. We want to thank you for also coming to see Harris Teeter, visiting the produce section, and picking up some of that famous Cook squash.